Hi guys, welcome back to Sunday League to Champions League. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have the relegation playoff. We're against Sandhausen, who are actually one of our rivals. The first leg is away. If we can get a good result here today, I think it'll do a massive world of good for us. Unfortunately, we are struggling a little bit with one or two players. Burnich is out injured, and I don't think he'll be back for the second leg either. And Vanitzek is out for about a week. I don't think he'll be fit for either game, unfortunately, either. So it's a bit of a blow, but we'll have to just see how we get on. Um, Senad Saric is coming in to make his debut. He's 16 and he came through our youth academy this season. It's a big risk, but I think he could do a potential job for us. In fact, because of that risk, I'll put him on the bench. Kobold can come in that holding midfield role. Weiss is in goal with Hugo Berger, Frank, and Shad at the back. Kobold, Duman, and Jensen in midfield with Bergzorg, Tachi, and Lugiki up front. We're missing two very key players in our midfield. I'm just hoping we can do enough to stay in this league. And if we do, I'm hopeful that we can then stay in charge of Karlsruhe. So last time we played Sandhausen, by the looks of it, we actually got beat. So it's a big game. And fingers crossed, we can get off to a good start. Um, as I was saying, Sandhausen have had a good season. They're in the playoff to get promoted, of course, so they are doing well. We have to perform. If we can get a result away from home here, I think it'll stand us in really good stead for the home leg. But we'll have to wait and see. Here is Andreas swinging it in, and Uye at the far post is completely free. It's shocking defensively from us. 15 minutes in, we are behind. Not ideal. And we've not looked like doing anything either. Again, losing our midfield is massive at the moment. Hugo with a corner toward the far post. Frank is there. It's only his second of the season. It's a big equaliser for us. And it's important that we've done it relatively quickly as well. We are level. Obviously, we got a great win on the final day against Heidenheim. Can we find our way here to stay in Bundesliga 2? With it being the away leg, I'd quite happily take a draw, to be honest. But, you know, any result away from home is great. If we could win here, it would be outstanding. Here is Uyi. Back to Barrett. Now Sasso. Good interception by Cobalt. And now Tachi into Lugiki. And there is the second goal. We take the lead. A hint of offside, though. I think he timed his run okay. And the goal has been awarded. Lugiki with a vital goal. He's not scored many this season, but really good interception by Cobalt. Tachi played it in. I mean, I'm still not entirely sure, to be honest, for Lugiki there. But it doesn't matter. The goal has been awarded, and we are ahead here in the away leg. The fact that we went behind to start with, and we've turned it around in this first half is a really good sign. Can we push on in the second half? If we can get a third goal and keep it at that, with a 2-goal advantage, I fancy us to stay up. But we need to be on point here in this second half. And Frank Avina has scored only his fourth of the season for Sandhausen. And it's 2-2 right at the start of the second half. And again, defensively poor. It's certainly an area of the pitch we're going to have to look into next year if we are still in charge. Hugo's going to have to come off for Gavary. He's taking a knock. I'm not taking any risks. They've actually had more shots on target. We've had more attempts in general, and we're gonna fire the boys up here. It is a derby game, by the way, this as well, so it's even more important that we get a result. We've got a couple of stoppages to go. Bergzorg we're going to bring off for probably Roche. I think Roche he's not done a lot for us. Kobold is on a yellow card, but he's such a key player, isn't he? I mean, I think to be fair, we'll put Berger on in there and then bring Bifas on at centre back, and we'll confirm that. 10 minutes to go. Can we do this? I want to demand more, but it's not letting me do it at the minute. And Barrowen is in behind. I think he was offside anyway. It's a good finish nonetheless from Antoine Barrowen. But he did look offside, and the goal is disallowed, fortunately. And we are struggling for fitness here now as well. Here's Gavri into Duman. Back into Gavri again. Plays it into Lugicki. He's been brought down in the penalty area, and a penalty has been given. He's going to go and have a look at the screen here. The referee's decision is a penalty. Whoa, this is a big moment for us to take an advantage into the home leg. We missed a penalty at a vital time in one of the previous matches. It's Roche to take. Roche fires it in. It's a big goal for him as well. He's not scored for some time. It's his third of the season. He's not scored since we took over, in fact. And that is a big, big goal. 3-2. Brilliant penalty kick. Can we hang on for the last few minutes? Avina to Andreas. Back into Avina. It swung into the far post. And oh my word, it's off the post. We managed to get it clear. Jensen fires it away. Tachi couldn't get there. 4 minutes of added time. Job done. We've won the away leg. That is a big, big result for us. And the second leg is to come in just 4 days' time. So bear with me and we'll come back for the second leg. Fingers crossed, like I say, we can stay in Bundesliga 2. Right, guys, here we go for the second leg. We're 3-2 up away from home. We go into the home leg with an advantage and a big opportunity here to get the job done. And we are having to make one or two little changes, to be fair. It's not what I wanted to be doing, but it is something that we may have to do. Kobold is fit enough to start, so he will remain. But we have got one or two players that aren't fit enough, really. Duman is really struggling for that central midfield spot, and we definitely need someone on the bench that can come on for him. I mean, we've got plenty of options, that is for sure. I think Fiatearp, Fasila Oglu. So we've got Weiss in goal, Hugo, Berger, Frank and Shad at the back, Kobold, Duman and Jensen in midfield, Bergzorg, Tachi and Efekan starts up front today. Oh, it's not only a big game for this football club, it's a big game in our career as a manager as well. And we've really got to focus in here. And for me to save my job at this football club, we have to stay up. That is the target. Kobold immediately after 1 minute getting a yellow card. Not what we wanted from our holding midfielder. We don't need to do anything special today. We need to score because I don't fancy us keeping a clean sheet. Here is Bell. Swings it in looking for Gertlicher and Barrett with the effort over the top for Sandhausen. Very cagey affair from both sides so far. Obviously, we've got something to hold on to here, but we need to carry on with our normal game plan and try and get a goal to give ourselves a bit more of a cushion. Here's Hugo on this left-hand side into Bergzorg. He lays it all the way back to Berger. Back into Hugo. He's got space on this left-hand side. Looks to get round his man. Can he get a crossing? Yes, he can. Toward the far post. The keeper punches clear, but Jensen strikes. And Jensen with a brilliant, brilliant goal firing it into the top corner. It's 4-2 on aggregate. We have that little bit of breathing space. We can't rest on it. We've got to carry on playing the way we are. It was a really good delivery from Hugo Osbelt with the punch clear. Jensen, control and thundering it into the back of the net. It's a big, big goal for us. And we have a lead in the second leg. That game against Heidenheim, I can't stress enough how important that victory was at the end of the season, of course. And it seems to have given us a bit of momentum going into these playoffs. Here's Bell back to Gerlicher. Barrett just holding on to it and playing it back to the goalkeeper, Osbelt, who's quite a way out of his goal. If we put press on here, we could potentially cause a mistake, but it didn't quite work out. And now Avina looking to get past Hugo. And he's done it with ease, really, but Weiss with a really good claim in goal. There's 2 minutes of added time at the end of the first half here. Here is Berger. Into Hugo. Inside to Kobold. And now Jensen. Into Taki. Now Efkan. Shad down this right-hand side. He's got space to get the cross in. Efkan with the header. He's clipped the top of the crossbar. He could have just headed it into the goal side that he was there. But instead he tried to head it back across goal. He tried to be a bit too clever with it, unfortunately. And it remains 1-0. And Otto could be in here for Sandhausen, but the header is poor and it's wide. And we go into half-time with a 2-goal advantage on aggregate and a 1-0 lead on the night. We're doing what we need to. So far, so good. Bergzorg has had a poor performance so far. He's the lowest rated player in our lineup at the minute. And one or two players are starting to struggle for fitness. 2 games in 5 days is a bit much for us. Duman and Shad are going to have to come off, I think. We've been the better side. And with a 2-goal advantage, I think I will make a couple of changes. Bergzorg is going to come off here for Roche again. Taki can go to that left-hand side. Duman is going to come off for Ciaroglu. And we'll take Kobold off and give Saric his debut in holding midfield. Hugo can come off for Gavary as well. And Shad is going to have to come off because he's shattered as well. And Framberger can come on for what will be his last game for the club. 20 minutes left. 5 subs all made. Get the fresh legs on. Can we see this out? Here's Gavary with the throw into Ciaroglu. Plays it into Taki on this left-hand side. Locage with a good tackle. Clears it away. Saric picks it up and just lays it off to Berger. Now Ciaroglu. Into Jensen. Effican. Into Taki. Big chance. Oh, it's taken a deflection off the defender. And it's gone just wide. The keeper, Ospelt, was beaten all ends up there. Ciaroglu swings it into the far post. Efkan is there. And again, it's a poor header. And it remains 1-0. But the longer it goes on, the better I'm feeling. We've got a 2-goal advantage. And Sandhausen haven't had too much in the way of chances in front of goal today. Here's Framberger with the throw into Jensen. Now Frank. Into Berger. Ciaroglu into Taki, into the penalty area. Chance to get the cross in. Can he do so? He lays it in. Ciaroglu couldn't get there. It's fallen for Jensen. Leon Jensen's there. It's a second goal for him today. It's 5-2 on aggregate. We are staying in the Bundesliga too. It's a big, big goal to end the tie. All ends up here. I thought a penalty may have been given if it didn't fall for Jensen, but that is a fantastic performance again. And we're starting to just find our way a little bit with this formation as we come to the end of the season. Sandhausen just trying to create a little something here with Avina down this left-hand side. Controls it well, finds Weiss. Swings it to the far post. Gavary does well to clear. Hagman keeps the move going, though, and lays it back to Hug. Now Andreas. Into Barrett. And now Sonnenberg. Into Barrett again. Back to Sonnenberg. Launches it forward for Barrowan. And it's a shocking effort from him. We've proven our quality against a side from a lower division, and we've come up on top. It's really, really good stuff for us. We've gone and done it, and we've won the playoffs to stay in this league, as far as I'm aware. I don't think there's anything else to do now, and that should be that. I will double check briefly to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that that is job done. We've done really well to win it in the end, and that is that, I think. We will be staying in this division, and I hope that I'll be staying in this job. We'll have to see. I've already started making some signings as well, ready for next season. But hopefully, we will still be here, and if we are, next episode is a transfer special and our first game of the next Bundesliga season. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.